Pot of Indulgence may seem like a weird card, but really, even though it's weird, that doesn't make it necessarily bad. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing how good Pot of Indulgence is. First, let's discuss its effect. Its effect is as follows. At the start of your main phase 1, banish either 3 or 6 of your face down extra deck cards randomly face down. Draw 1 card for every 3 cards you banished. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot draw cards with card effects. So a few things. Right off the bat, you have to activate this card at the start of your main phase 1. This has to be the first thing you do that turn, and with it preventing you from drawing with card effects after you activate it, this could be detrimental. It then states to banish 3 or 6 face down extra deck cards randomly. This is the cost of the card. It says face down extra deck cards, preventing you from using pendulum monsters, and you have the choice of either 3 or 6 extra deck monsters. The rest of the card says you can draw 1 card for every 3 banished. Then the restriction applies that you can't draw from card effects for the rest of the turn. So what does this all mean? Well, this card isn't generic like Pot of Desires and has more restrictions. However, that doesn't mean it can't find its way into quite a few decks. I think this card will most certainly see play in some decks. However, it does depend on what decks. I could see this being played in a deck like Trickstar or Altergeist. Altergeist don't need their extra deck besides Link Rebo on turn 1 and 1 to 2 copies of Hextia. Even though Trickstar lose extra deck cards at random, it shouldn't necessarily impact the deck all that much besides Scapegoat. The really scary part, however, is playing this in a deck like Altergeist. Essentially, you are playing 2 to 3 copies of Pot of Desires without wasting in-deck resources. I could see this being played in other decks, for instance Cosmo and Necros. This card will most certainly find its way into decks, and although not every deck, that doesn't change the fact that this card is still very good. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what decks you are going to try with this card in the comment section down below. I would love to see. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe as it helps the channel immensely. We are so freaking close to 100 subs, guys. It's amazing. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.